So, Todd, when is it alright to steal a bike?
It's not stealing if it's abandoned, because if you actually read the label, it says after a certain amount of time it becomes... If a bike's abandoned, then...
No, I don't disagree with you, man.
To actually use the parts from it is actually a good thing.
Yeah, so it's been a pretty dead day. I think I've had one order offered to me since 11:30, and this bike's been sitting here for months, and it's got this fly tipping sticker on it, so we thought we might recycle the parts for one of our fellow riders had some shit tyres.
Thank you very much.
And now he doesn't. Got some spare inner tubes too. Happy days. There's quite a few of us here waiting.
Lost them.
So it's really quiet today. I've only had one order since 11:30. I did reject one because it was River Spice and they're just a nightmare. And I'm really tempted to get back to that hangout and then just switch the flip-flop over and have a go on that. Could be a massive mistake, but... Right, this is going to happen. I'm just going to slacken off the chain tensioners, take the wheel out, switch it over and reverse. Shouldn't take me too long. I've got to say, pretty much everything I've done with Deliveroo has been a baptism of fire. And I was doing this, got the chain tension right, got the wheel, or maybe that's a little bit too, I might slacken that off. But I got an order and a sensible person would reject it and go for a little bit of a test ride, but I've never been accused of being sensible, so let's go and I don't know how this is going to go. I made it alive. It took me a few times to cast off. That is such a weird sensation, like pulling away for the first time, because I just walked to the restaurant because it was right behind me, and then when I had the food I went, my god, that's going to take a bit getting used to. I think I know why they don't stop. I worked that one out very quickly. Boy, it scared the shit out of me. I think all I need to do is remember, I am the bike, I am the wheel. I am the bike, I am the wheel. And not fight it. It's exciting. Like, I'm gonna have to check this out at some point. Maybe you can go to a bike shop or something. It felt like it was slipping. There's no way it could be the... There's no way it could be the crank or the bottom bracket. The only thing I can think of is that they didn't tighten up the fixed gear on the hub. Perhaps they're not expecting anyone to actually use that side. I think my stopping and starting may have tightened it, but if not, I'm going to have to look into that because that was a bit scary. Anyway, full report later, if I'm alive. I am the bike, I am the wheel. Whoa! Somebody just opened their car door at me. So at the moment I'm thinking I should change the name from Calm Like a Bomb to Scared Like a Child, because it is literally scaring the shit out of me. I've mastered pulling away, I've mastered stopping slowly. Slowing down in a hurry is something else that I'm struggling with. And also, if I temporarily forget what I'm doing, like my autopilot takes over with a freewheel, and then I get a jolt to remind me that that ain't gonna work no more. So it's fun, and I'm gonna persevere. I'm not very good at learning new things, but I'm gonna persevere. I don't know. But I'll tell you what, as soon as I've mastered it, you can expect the Fixie references to be coming fast and furious. Fast and Furious. That's not a Fixie reference. Right, the Fixie gods have been good to me. I've had like 4 orders which have been relatively close and not been that far, so I think, judging by the success at the moment, no incidents, I'm going to go with a reference. If it ain't fixed, it's broken. You're doing pretty good for a first time. It's better than me. So it's getting dark now. Can't really see it because the camera's pretty good, but so the other guy had to go, and he was pretty good, wasn't he? I think he's better than me, which is a bit depressing. But it started to go quiet. I've rejected 2 orders just because they were a long way, and I'm a little bit. Hey, it's Todd. A little bit, what's the word? Apprehensive about doing longer orders on this. So I might go home soon just because I'm getting a bit of a headache from all of the sniffing. What up, Todd? When do you start your new job?
Oh, I've got to do it for a trial shift yet to get that on right away.
When?
But I'm probably going to arrange it for Monday.
Should we go in there and give you some shit?
And if you want, I'll be in the kitchen.
Yeah, I'm joking. Yeah, but the kitchen's...
It is and it isn't. It's an open plan kitchen, but unless it's busy, they don't.
Oh, I see. Do you like it around the back?
No. Dirty boy. Not even past the watershed yet. We'll leave that sort of that.
Right, so I was on my way home and I thought I'd pop into Cycle Republic because it's on my way home. And I went to ride in, and as I normally do because they got automatic doors. And I buggered the dismount and I almost face planted into a glass door. Hurt my arm. That might not be my Fixie, Fixie skills. That might be because I'm using my SPD pedals, so I'm locked in. I'm not sure if that's a good idea or a bad idea. Oh, happy days. What a pretty sky. So I'm just going to do this order, and then I might go and see Sam because he's having a coffee, Cafe Nero, and it's getting really cold and the pressure's starting to build in my head because I'm bunked up still, so I'm going to go home after that. So I haven't died yet. Hopefully I can make it the next 20 minutes without dying, and if so, completed my first shift on a Fixie. So I'm back home now. Job done. Really strange experience. It felt really weird going downhill and controlling the speed of the bike with my legs, and it's kind of funny that my legs feel sore in different places because it's a different workout. One, I think that going up hills you have to stand up instead of sitting in a saddle, which definitely works a different muscle group, as well as going downhill, that works a different muscle group with the resistance as opposed to the push. So I think that's a good thing, really. I'm still nervous about doing more shifts with it, but I'm not going to change it back just yet. I haven't given up. I'm going to do a bit of research now on how to stop quickly, and then I'm going to have to practice, because I think that's the problem. And also it doesn't help that I've got SPD cleats, which I imagine it will help in the long run because you're locked in there, but at the moment I'm locked in there and it makes it a little bit more scary, but I'll keep practicing. It's still fun, it's exciting, and it's making my days a lot more interesting. So yeah, I would say at the moment, I mean, even if it's single speed, I would still be happy, but I would love to master Fixie. I would love to, so I'm going to keep trying.